He's got a 2-on-1 with Frampton, though. He did well, Frampton. Goldsworthy at the back. Archie just crashed the pack. Put out the don't argue. Gave it to Dougal Howard. Howard pumps it forward looking for Eddie, who got rid of his man all too easily.
He's kicking from straight in front. He'll be kicking from 30, 35 metres out. And, was too strong in the body for Ormond. As Eddie comes in, kicks over the top of his opponent, straight over the goal umpire's head. That's a beautiful goal and a good start and an open forward line for Port Adelaide. Right hard up against the boundary line. Eagles get a quick kick in and a beautiful mark running back with the flight of the ball. Jack Gaffney, as I said, will be kicking from about 35 metres out. Little angle to speak of, and he's split the centre. That's a beautiful kick, and Eagles would be wrapped with their forward pressure. They've just haven't let Port bring the ball out smoothly at all.
From pops a hand pass over the top to Gafrida, who has to shrug the Marshall tackle. Forced him to go backwards now to Stewart, who kicks across the face of goal. He's got a couple of options, but going back, Johnston did well. Goes one way, then the other. Went to give the hand pass off. Attlee showed a little bit candy. Straightened up and drills it.
The crowd were calling for it, but the ball spills out. Eagles now have it. Chain of quick handballs coming through the centre. Beautiful by Gianni. He gets it. Ball's kicked forward to Ethan Haylock. Plays on again. And the player in Johansson has run on. He started with the play. Kicks his first goal.
The Magpies, can they repel back here and rebound back in through Laddams? It sets up and Ormond does real well to punch it away. But it's picked off by Cracker. Back to Summerton, who shapes. Kicks it right to the hot spot. He might have even kicked a miraculous goal. He hasn't. Oh. There might be a miraculous goal, and it has been. Oh, well. That came out of nowhere, and I reckon it might have been Dougal Howard. Thank you very much. Now he can give and go back to Hall. He's got Johansson running, but it's been picked off by Laddams, the biggest man on the block. You can't hand pass over him. His kick's got Marshall on the burst. Howard actually, he takes a bounce. Howard runs to 15, dribble kicks it through. No mistake, Dougal Howard, his second. The Eagle Rock's finished, and we're rocking here at My Money at Morn Team Hyundai Oval, I should say, from the restart. Chance here. There's a Magpies player down who's been hit really hard. I'm not sure if it might be, we'll try and pick him up there. In the meantime, Boyd scampers away with the ball to Lewis. Now to Goldsworthy from 55 out. Loads it up into a one-on-one, and Nick Hayes. Well, this is the way it started for the Eagles. We'll watch this kick first from Hayes, because it's an important one in the context of the game. And he has drilled it. Front and squares, Ferns. He picks it up, looks around, sees no yellow jumpers, bangs it to a 2-on-1. Little Jakey Johansson being held out the back, if you don't mind. Nick Hayes is on the end of that one, and he's got his third. Chipping pass, and he finds Johansson. Just too far out to score for little Jakey, but he waits the kick looking for Haylock. Punched away. He's going to get a second shot at the title. Reloads over the back. Howard couldn't take a one poor grab. Has to go by hand. It sits out the back. Another opportunist goal, this time for Goldsworthy, and that is a Goldsworthy moment. Spins around. What's he got ahead of him? Plenty of players shaping to this grandstand side. Frampton now to Archie. Loads up to the hot spot. Where are the Flyers? Can Eddie set himself at the back? He does! Eddie!
Brendan Archie, a couple of important possessions there in bringing the ball forward for Port Adelaide, and they found Eddie, who lines up, and he's made no mistake from about 15 metres out. Port Adelaide needed that to just get some momentum going into three-quarter time. Ball comes out towards the wing. Frampton sets himself. Nice mark. Yes, that's paid.
It's tight in the clinch as it comes out to Haylock. It's smothered again by Hewitt. Ball spills free. Here's a chance off the outside of the right boot, but it's a high floater that finds Hall.
Hall outpointed Drew. He sort of lost sight of it there, and Hall having a deliberate shot at goal. He's made no mistake. The crowd are happy. They were right behind him.
He goes in short on the 45, looking for Roland, who was pushed off of it by Attlee. Burrowing in there was Monfreeze, who got it to Attlee. Now they can load up here to Eddie off a step. He kicks it goal, and it looks like he snuck it in finally for the Magpies. Get a 6-pointer.